Yeah, I'm settling well, Mr. Fletcher. Yeah, very well. How are things at Boston? I know last time, since I've left, things are, getting pretty ugly. Not going very... You've won 4 in the last 6? Just give me 2 seconds. There's no way this has happened. Yeah, no. I do believe you. It's just a shock, to be honest. It's 16. It's just surprising. Goodness me. You're 9 points off the playoffs. Yeah, there are only 3 games to go. So, I mean, dreamers. How have you... Goodness me. Goodness me. I noticed you only scored once, and you lost that one. Marky Fletcher. Hello there, viewers. Welcome back. Boston are doing well. Forget them. Today, then, we play Manchester City and West Ham United in a battle of the Burgundy coming up later on. So we'll see how we do. Look, the league situation, as we know, it's been well documented. It's not ideal for us right now. We are 20th, and we are quite a way off the safety positions, we're going to call them. Brighton, though, on 35 points. If we win our game with 3 games to go, if we win the City game, it seems unlikely when you look at the past winners of this division. But if we win our game, we'll be 6 points behind with 3 to go, and it's game on, viewers. Game on. Of course, we do have to beat Manchester City. That might be the thing to overcome. Now, team-wise for this one, I'm pretty set with what I want to play in this particular game. Lunnan will be in goal, Turta Vest will be at right back, Earl will be at left back, Diego Carlos and his friend will be at centre back, McGinn and Onoma in the centre, right on the left, Bowler on the right, and O'Hare behind Iheanacho. Right on the right, maybe one day. Maybe I should at least train him to play there, because one day maybe that'll be it then, won't it? Players a winger attack over on that side, he's going to love that. Got a whole summer to think about it. The bench is pretty strong too. Sisto's there, Brewster, Gareth Hanna, of course, as well. So game changers if required. But here we go then. Manchester City. Brighton got a point against Arsenal earlier, so that's not bad for them. Now, the City team, I imagine, looks vastly different as it does in real life. We've not really been all too familiar with it. We had a slim chance of Kylian Mbappe's up front. They've also still got Sané and Kevin De Bruyne's there. Declan Rice at centre-back. Ederson still in goal. Kieran Tierney there too. They're a decent side. Stones, Laporte, quite a lot of Phil Foden. Still quite a lot of City players in this team. And this guy, Nicolas Oliveira, who plays, I mean, that's basically cheating, isn't it? He's very good. That's okay. 20 agility. Brilliant news. Right then, passionately say, I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played City. Go out there and express yourselves. Now, I wasn't here for that. How did that go? I imagine it was a fortly contested 2-1 or something. 3-1. Okay, Callum O'Hare got the goal. Right, well, we're the home side this time, so we've got every chance. All right, then. They are, of course, in their blue. We are in our is it burgundy? Is it a purple? No one truly knows. Claret and blue. I guess is that what they go with? Claret. To me, it's somewhat burgundy. It's probably not brown enough to be a burgundy, actually. Are we getting new wallpaper or football matches? Tolisso, back out to De Bruyne. Of course, a few familiar faces. Tolisso, of course, very well-known footballer as well as. Yeah, we're 15 minutes in, and I was quite pleased that we were only at 0-0, but it looks like that's going to be the same result as it was a moment ago. Imagine if we win this. Imagine if it happens. We're going to go to a cautious style, sit in a little bit more, and maybe try and break on them if possible. But so far, early stages, they're looking dangerous. But it only takes a second to score a goal, viewers. Nearly 20 minutes on the clock, and City with a little bit more possession. They're not actually dominant in possession. It's been quite even, as we're going to rely on Iheanacho. His hold-up play is going to be pivotal. We've seen it in the games we've played so far, and he's done it very well. But here come Manchester City. Then Tolisso out to Sané, who we know is dangerous on that left side, cuts inside, goes for goal, and shoots just over. You can do that all day, mate. All day. In terms of the title race, by the way, they've got to win this, really, to keep pace ahead of Liverpool. It's getting close at the top there. If we beat them, that could put the cat amongst the pigeons. It's a corner to us, though. O'Hare to put it in. We're there. Iheanacho, former Manchester City player, had a massive chance to take the lead. It's been very even, though. We're having slightly more of the ball. Shots-wise, shots on target-wise, we're beating them. But, I mean, so far at 0-0, this is quite a good result. What do you even say at half-time? I think we're going to go for the calm approach, and I'm going to say I'm pleased with the way things are going. We're playing okay. We're not being beaten. They're not dominating us at all. It's been very, very even. In terms of the average ratings for either side, I just saw it there. We're on a 6.71. They're on a 6.7 as they go close again. They're having chances, but every single one's gone over the bar. My worry is that our front two are not having their best games. It's a corner to us, though. O'Hare plays it in. Iheanacho, back post, right there, and Ederson claims. I thought if he could have just nicked that in there, we might have had a chance. As they play it out from the back, which is a bit risky, considering how far we were pushed up, but it does give them a lot more space to maybe exploit such spaces in front of our back four. You can see our midfield well out of the game. Oliveira goes through. We highlighted him before, and it flies into the back of the net. Lunning can't keep it out, and City take a 1-0 lead. In a sense, viewers, this has been coming, but it's never nice, is it? And bearing in mind that our front lot aren't playing particularly well, Sisto's going to come in on this side, so plays the inside forward on attack, and Ryan Brewster's going to come in for Iheanacho, because we've seen very little from Iheanacho in this game. Of course, we've still got Gareth Hanna there as well if we need to. I did consider not playing an attacking midfielder, actually, and playing a defensive midfielder to maybe stop the threat of players like De Bruyne, but we've gone with this instead, and actually, we've not looked too bad as Bowler now racing forward towards the crease as he takes on about 5 players. Oh, he should have scored. He did all the hard work, took them all on, and then couldn't apply the finish. Half an hour to go. It's a throw in to us. It's towards Sisto. Not great though. McGinn knocks it onto Onama. And those two actually, as a partnership, have done okay so far in this side. Of course, none of the players in this side have played brilliantly all year. You could probably say Tony Wright's been the best one out on that left-hand side when you look at like what they've done in the entire season, not just when I've been here, of course. But everyone else, after having quite a poor year, has actually, since I've come in, played all right. Like, this is quite nice football. As long as we don't give it away. I mean, look at us knocking it round like... Well, we were knocking it round like, weren't we? As there, a vest there, 2 great challenges, maybe a chance for us. Brewster's on it now after coming off the bench. Sisto, McGinn, oh McGinn, he's put it, McGinn. Goodness me, it's Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 1, half an hour to go, and we're firing, viewers. We are firing. I mean, great work from a vest, really great. Won 2 challenges back to back, played it inside to Brewster. He finds a lovely ball, and at this point you're thinking, Sisto, surely going to shoot. It just laid off perfectly for McGinn, who hit it first time, and it's 1-1. Oh, I should maybe play the intro music for that, but I can't. The John McGinn. Or maybe that's Sisto anyway. Ball forward, Brewster to go into the lead. Referee! There's a penalty, surely. VAR. VAR. Brewster to make it 2-1 Villa. Surely not, and he does. Aston Villa 2. What a turnaround. Manchester City 1. And... we're back, viewers. Aston Villa are back. Unbelievable. Brewster's penalty. The keeper, Edison, dives way too far to the other side. And there's a highlight after the goal. I'm terrified. No matter what, the fight we've shown, you know, the desire to get back into this game has been absolutely exceptional. Ball played in, though, and we've just let it bounce. Okay, then. No, don't do it like this. They've hit the post. They've hit the post. Sisto to break away. Maybe, just maybe. Look at the options we've got on this side. Sisto, surely not another one. It's Bowler. He could have. He should have. Really, I don't want any more highlights. And Mbappe's gone off injured as well. That's a key man for them, of course. 15 minutes to go. Can we hold on? 10 minutes to go now, and the 5 minutes there is just gone completely, and another 5 minutes rolling by. There's a temptation to go defensive, but so far so good. Don't change a thing, Ben. They've had 3 shots on target all game. Don't do it to me like this. Corner to Manchester City, cleared away. Can we get out to it? O'Hare, the race is on, and it could be a counter-attack. City are committing players forward. Right, yeah, Brewster, he scored the penalty. Can he seal it for us here? Brewster taken out wide. It's not good. All right, tactically, Esposito's going to come on, a hair off. I'm going to stick another defensive body in the base of the midfield. We're just going to have him defend, sort of as a defensive midfielder, I guess. And we'll go to a defensive mentality as well. Sure, why not? And just see, can we hold them off? There was another chance for us there, I think. We've got a corner with 3 minutes to go. We're about to beat. In fact, we have beaten. I'll call it right there, viewers. Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 1. And we win at Villa Park against the league leaders. Brewster, doesn't matter if you get there, fella. The final whistle's gone. Well then, aren't I good at this game? No, not really. I don't know what's happened. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. The substitute, Ryan Brewster, comes on, does the business. People have written us off today, and we've proved them wrong, viewers. We've proved them wrong. Right then, West Ham, who are up in 5th to come next. If we don't finish 20th, that's an achievement. We'll do the press conference. I'm ecstatic with the win. Of course I am. Onama, you can't overestimate his influence. 125 appearances for Villa. I've moved his position, of course. He doesn't usually play in that central role. He usually plays slightly further forward. But as that engine room in the middle, he's been fantastic. Brewster got the goal, and hopefully that will improve his morale a little bit. He's been playing second fiddle to Iheanacho, really. But after that game, who knows? And the league table then. We are 5 points with 3 games to go off survival. Of course, Burnley have a couple of games in hand on us. Stoke have a game in hand as well. So look, it's not easy. Make no mistake, it's not easy. But we've given ourselves a fighting chance by beating league leaders Manchester City. I can't get over it. Liverpool won their game as well. So the league table, City have guaranteed themselves Champions League football. But a battle at the top. We've seen this before. Manchester City and Liverpool battling it out with identical records. Goodness me. Look at us upsetting the apple cart. You've got to love it. Right, week's time, West Ham away, and our away form, remember, hasn't been so good. But we did turn it around a little bit last episode. Goodness me, viewers. I could barely control my excitement. I'm starting to believe it's possible. It's not though, is it? It's not. I know it's not. You know it's not. But we're starting. I think there's some of you going, this is on. This is on. Stoke have just drawn 4-4. They scored what they thought was the winner in the 90th. And in the 92nd, it was stolen away from them. So level on points now, 6 points ahead of us. Goal difference may end up playing a factor. And of course, Burnley with that game in hand, that's a chance for them as well. If we beat West Ham though, we go into the final day with a possibility of staying up, which is ridiculous. And I think the job I've done, the board are never going to sack me based on this. Never, ever. If anything, viewers, new contract should be on the table. Wow, it's a super Wednesday, viewers. There's all the big teams, the traditional top six, all play each other at the top of the table. This is fascinating, actually. Like, the end of the season here is really, really interesting. The way it's all panning out, of course. Liverpool and City vying for the title. Liverpool win 4-0. City drop points against Tottenham. Unreal stuff. And of course, Brewster, former Liverpool youth player, got the goal against City to beat them. The narratives that are flying around right now are fantastic. Good news for us, though, is that Wolves were beaten, so they're on 36 as well. They may well come into this if things get very dramatic. It all really depends, though, if we beat West Ham. If we don't beat West Ham here, viewers, the reality is we're probably down. I guess it won't be official, and it will no matter what happens, it may well go to the final day. Well, I don't know, actually, that doesn't work, but it depends, does it? No matter what happens, it might do this. Brilliant. West Ham then, in 7th. Aston Villa in 20th. They said it can't be done. It can be done. Okay, then team-wise, I think after that win, I can't not play Ryan Brewster from the start. I mean, he got himself the goal, didn't he? It was fantastic from him. Sisto came on and did wonders as well. But Tony Wright, we'll give him the chance. Away from home. Let's see if we can do the business. Team-wise, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. No need to change anything. Zeka's still not fully fit and back ready to play for McGinn, who I've got to say has come in and actually done a pretty good job. So team-wise, it remains exactly the same as last time, apart from that change up top. And let's see then. Can we beat West Ham away? That's the big one. They've got Harry Wilson up front, which is interesting. Come on, lads, show what you can do to keep the run going. Interestingly as well, I just noticed there that Nikita, or Nikite, however you would like to say it, he's the top goal scorer, I think, in the league and plays for West Ham. With things out of your hands as it stands, do you really think Aston Villa can avoid relegation? I've not given up hope in neither of the players. Here we go. West Ham have still got Felipe Anderson. They've also got Butland, Harry Winks. It's got an interesting side, sorry. As first chance of the game, by the way. Bowler from the edge of the box finds McGinn, who scores! Oh, do it, Ben. Da-da-da-da-da. John McGinn. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-boom, boom. John. Oh, look at that. Pull back to the edge of the box. And we're so composed here. Bowler lays it off. McGinn, first time finish. He loves it. I love it too, John. I love it too. And we are edging closer. This could legitimately happen. There's no way this can happen. Pressing the ball here. Botland clears it. Little hurried though, as he did so. And Brewster. Oh, what? I mean, go to the ball. Look at the press here. We're all over them. As Harry Wilson. It's a great ball over the top. They're in, but Lunin says no. He's not letting anyone in. He's Lunin. Harry Wilson corner though from that chance to the front post. Oh, Diego Carlos off the line. Beautiful stuff and cleared away. I think we've got this lead. They're the home side. We're going to go to this cautious approach. Similar approach to how we had against City. As McGinn's got a free kick from distance. Oh, he's hit the side netting. Prepared to let them have a little bit more of the ball. If we can sacrifice it maybe and continue to try and break on them. You can see again, picking up loose balls. Onoma now, bringing it forward. Bowler's there. The pace of him might cause problems. He's shut down though. And maybe West Ham with a chance to launch something as it does go over the top. Nikita in on goal. Can he get the leveller? He can't. I'm just looking at the league table constantly. The fact we're 3 points off 17th right now. I know they've got games in hand, but I actually don't care. Cleared away again. Bowler racing forward. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a tricky situation for Wright on this left-hand side, and we win a throw-in. We'll take a throw-in. Brewster looking nervous. It might be the time for the switcheroo, of course. Brewster didn't start the last game, came on, had an impact. Maybe Iheanacho will do the same thing in this one, as Bustos from distance has busted the goal. That is unbelievable in terms of striking the ball. When it looks good in 2 dimensions, like it's hit the net so well, you know it's a good goal. You'll see it again here. They've levelled things up. Winks here just lays it off beautifully. And Bustos there. I mean, from there, he's got a lot of work to do. Standing finish. Oh, it flicked off Lunin's hand. That's why it looks so good. He got close, but not close enough. Half an hour gone, then 1-1. Can we find a way to get back into the lead? Earl on this left side. Ball played in. Right there. Great first touch. Oh, you miss every easy chance. Oh, flipping heck. How has he not done more there? As we're level again, I'll go back to balance for the rest of this half. And we'll just reassess at half-time. They've got a corner as well. Harry Wilson swings it in, cleared away, but not that well. Oh, Felipe Anderson, I'm a little bit worried, viewers. I feel like this could be a West Ham goal before half-time, which will really crush some hopes and dreams. But we came back against City when we were a goal down. We can do it again as we very calmly deal with that. Who knew? It's cleared away, but maybe a chance for us, in fact. O'Hare, Brewster, the pace of Ryan Brewster gets behind. Can he level? Oh, level. I mean, take the lead. He's missed it anyway. Okay, Brewster, not had a good game. I'm thinking this one. We bring on Iheanacho at half-time. I'm not even going to wait. A serve. I'm going to get a serve with him and say, I'm not happy with the performance. I think we can play better. And that's saying a lot about this team. They've really impressed me since I've come in. So Iheanacho is going to come on immediately. And we'll just see, can he make the impact in these final few moments? I might actually make him a complete forward because I think his link-up play is sensational. Chance for West Ham maybe. Felipe Anderson running at them. Nikita's put it in. It's the highlight after the whistle for the second half. And he's popped it straight in. I can't believe it. I don't know, we just get pulled over the place a little bit and he finds a little bit of room. Great first touch. I think he's the top scorer in the league, so it makes sense. We'll make our changes anyway. I'm just changing up his roll number. And, wow, a corner to us though, to get back into it maybe. Headed away. Carlos is going to get under it though. McGinn now on that side. Referee! Oh, come on. I was calling for it. Earl plays a beautiful ball towards Bowler. Can he get it back across? He can't. Now Felipe Anderson brings it away to Harry Wilson. And our hopes of survival are, oh no, are disappearing. Lunham with a good save. I'm going to go slightly more direct with our passing and go a little bit wider as well. Just see if we can use our wide players to actually have an impact in this game. So far, it's been pretty quiet from both sides. We've got to try and get them more out of them. They're playing this ball over the top. He's so fast, Nikita. We're going to have to drop up our line, I think, because every time that ball is being found for him. And they're not really doing much in the spaces in front of our defence either, so it's probably worth doing it out of possession. Let's drop this defensive line right back, make the pitch a little bit longer, and see if our more creative players can make an impact as he goes for goal again, deflects out, and highlight over. Corner, though, set pieces seem to be where they're quite dangerous. It's played in. Harry Wilson's delivery is very, very good. He's on the ball again. Felipe Anderson and him combine time after time after time. As are they going to try and find an opening? I guess of course they are, Ben. That's the game, Ben. Focus up. Harry Wilson, left side, ball in. Felipe Anderson, front post. It's one hell of a finish. And 3-1 West Ham. There was a moment, viewers. There was a moment I thought we had it. Got to remember as well, West Ham, top 7 side this season. This puts them into 5th as well, so they've had a really good year. You can't be too disappointed. But after beating Manchester City, you want to try and capitalise on that, don't you? And we've not really done it. Iheanacho to give us a chance. Bowler's got to put it in now. He goes back out to a vest. Those two don't really look in sync. It's got to be said. Ball's whipped in. And it could end up being forced to West Ham here. They're looking dangerous again. Nikita on that side into Anderson. Plays it back across and... oh, no. I don't know what's more surprising. The fact that I felt like we could do it or the fact that Felipe Anderson is still at West Ham in 2026. I should have made more changes. I've frozen a little bit. They've scored a 4th and I've just sort of gone... shrug like that. It's still possible. It massively depends on what the other sides do, though. It's not possible, is it, viewers? Carlos has been called over here. Final seconds of the game. Is he just getting a talking to? If he'd been sent off, that would have really put the nail in the coffin. And there we are then. West Ham 4, Villa 1. Couldn't do it. I guess I'm not happy. How can you be? 4-1 defeat. Took the lead as well. It was looking pretty good. We did take our foot off the gas a little bit, but I wanted to be able to hit them on the break. We play a counter-attacking style anyway, so playing cautiously, we'll sit back a little more defensively and hope to hit them. It's frustrating. So Watford and Southampton, they're the games we've got left. We will continue forward because there's some big games going on. Brighton, Stoke play. Let's see. Our relegation could be sealed in the next couple of days. Alternatively, they could get beat heavily and survival's on. All right, here we go. Brighton and Stoke both playing at home. Brighton drew their game. Is that bad news for us? I mean, yeah, kind of. If Stoke win, though, I think the dream is all but over. And they're beaten 2-0. So all hope is not entirely lost. We need a big swing of goals, though, with our final 2 games. Now, if Burnley get something, this all but seals it, you've got to say. I mean, a draw is interesting. A loss means we can still get them. And a win pretty much does it. Of course, you can get 6 points available to you. Let's bring up in a different view so you can see it. Look, 6 points available to us. If we win both games, we'll be on 36, and our goal difference will be the issue in all of this. We're not going to make up 13 goals on Wolves, I don't think. I mean, I'm being honest. With the games coming up, we play Watford. Wolves, who do they play? Someone good. I'll go away to Chelsea, so you never know. And then coming up after that as well, we go away to Southampton, whereas Wolves at home to Huddersfield, which is not ideal for us. And of course, the other sides have got matches too. If they get anything from those, it's pretty much done. So we'll wrap it up tomorrow. It might just be the final game of the season, depending on how things go. But yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you again for smashing that like button. You've been all over it at the moment. Proper YouTube algorithm stuff. So if you've been enjoying it, let's say do drop the like on it. If you want to see a bit more, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM for the conclusion before we go into the transfer window, no matter what division. That should be exciting.